Hello and welcome back to another video. This time you might notice I am on a farm account, not my main account, because as you might have known from the thumbnail and the title, we are looking at farm accounts this video. These are incredibly important and you need to know how to use these to get fighting KVK if you are not going to be buying resources, which I would recommend. You don't need to spend money on resources when you can just do this. Millions of resources for free. All you gotta do is be a little bit diligent with them, and yeah, I'm gonna tell you exactly how to. So before we get into it, I'd ask you to drop a like below if you find this content valuable, subscribe if you want to see more, and yeah, I'm gonna try a slightly different style of video this time. I'm gonna go for basically one take all the way through the main part, splitting it up into chapters. Let me know if you like that in the comments below, or if you would prefer the chapters. So without further ado, here we go. Okay, so farm accounts. Why do we need them? So farm accounts can be relatively low investment compared to what a lot of people think. And what they're going to do is they're going to provide you with billions of resources across the off-season that you can then use to fight in KVK. It's going to save your wallet, mean that if you're going to spend that money, you can put it into bundles for your main account and stuff like that, which would mean that you can actually do better on your main, because you can, like, I know, buy more stuff in the supply depot or something like that. So you're ending up with effectively farm accounts. You're ending up with more gems, more speed ups in your account, as well as just free resources. And yeah, it does take time. I'm not gonna lie to you. It will take some time out of your day, but I think it is very worth it to do. So firstly, what do I log in on a farm account? So I attempt to do 2 times a day on my farm accounts. So I would log in. Here we have a farm account. I'm obviously going to collect my resources from the production buildings. Make sure I've always got these upgrading if they aren't all maxed out. This is really good for you. We now have a lovely new thing with the VIP, that the old production boosts are just built in now, so we don't have to pop production boosts. I've always got these gatherers running because they can now stack, so I've got like 10 days worth there. I will send out my gatherers. So as you can see, this one is, so I only gather wood on this one. So I have 5 gatherers out at their wood nodes. And then on the other ones, for example, we've got another one gathering wood here, 1 for stone, 1 for gold, and then 2 for food here. So these are all my farms. These farms are all mine. I have other farms in I have a total of 26 farms and 1 filler account. We can get onto what filler accounts are in a bit. So I'm logging on. I'm collecting my resources. I'm sending out my gatherers. Another thing that is really important that people don't think about is just check if there's any alliance gifts. Come in here, claim resources, these will add up. And then also, courier station. It's gone right now, but if you get resources that are like discounted and sold for resources, you can buy them, and that's basically free resources. I'm going to say resources a lot in this video. Gems, you can spend them on stuff in the courier station as well. Spend resources, and that's basically another method of free resources. As well as this, if we look in the items, if we go into here, into our bag, I have millions in here, and this is just one farm. If we then just completely oh, I didn't need all of it in KVK, we can just move on. If I'm migrating to this kingdom, and then we can use it there. This is such a good thing to have, and just as like a safety net. You just open these up and send them over to your main account when you need them, and you can get so many resources. Yeah, otherwise, yeah. Another thing that some people like to do is do forts on their farms. I don't, as you can see, I haven't got many of these resource packs. I just don't have the time, especially with 28 farm accounts. I just feel like I don't need to. But also, yeah, just saving these up, really good idea. So yeah, we're logging on. Resource collection, send out gatherers, make sure you got the alliance resources, do your careers, and then I move to my next farm. So this takes up about a minute to a minute and a half per farm, so get quicker, once you get really in. So the next thing I want to talk about is city hall level and building. So all the farms I have are at city hall 22. The reason for this is that at city hall 22 you unlock your 5th march queue, and this is going to increase the amount of resources that you will be gathering over time. So we want to have city hall 22, 5th march queue, and then yeah, we're going to gather a lot. Whereas this, you're going to want most maxed out. So that way, if you go into here, we can see the higher the level of your trading post, the lower the tax. So if I left it at 17, I'm paying 19% tax. Once it's up to 22, I'm paying 40%. It's a lot less. As well as that, you can transport more resources, so it becomes a lot quicker to transfer everything over. It's so much better when they are higher level. So you want really high up are your production buildings, and I'm all level these up. So you can see I'm leveling some up right now. Got a stone deposit and a farm being leveled up right now. And the other one you want to level up to the max of your system quite high is your academy. This doesn't need to be maxed out because some of the tech isn't really worth it for the in. But yeah, as well as that, early game when your building comes up, you're going to want to be upgrading your troop production buildings a little bit, so it means you can get the troops a little bit faster, but these are not going to increase the amount of resources that you're putting in over time. Talking about troops, on your farm, you don't really need that much. I've gone up tier 3 on here, I didn't need to, I really didn't need to, I could say that part. You want a lot of siege units because they are cheap to make and they gather a lot of resources. They have quite a big so really worth it to use them. As well as that, make sure that you always have training if you don't have at least 5 level 6 or level 8 units. So when you make them, you should be making them from the moment you create them. I created 3 as soon as I created my main account, and I created more of time, and I'm now up to 28 farm accounts. And resources, I have never bought resources from a seller. Yeah, never. You just do not need to. So yeah, all you do is you spend a bit of time. For me, 28 farms, it takes about 45 minutes, and I do this once or twice a day, depending on how much time I have. And yeah, really worth it. Get so many resources. As you can see, we just got 2, and in here, that's another 120 million resources for free. And I can do that many times. Annoyingly, because I'm in a younger kingdom now, after my migration, we have smaller nodes, so it's me for a little bit, but we'll get them soon, and we can start gathering even faster. Okay. We've talked about buildings, we've talked about routine, we've talked about why we need farm accounts, we've talked about troops. The next thing I want to talk about is tech. So for this I'm going to switch over to a different farm. It's got slightly higher tech level. This is one of my oldest farms. Tribal Guy 3. If we can load it. Here we go. We are loading into this farm, which is one of my older ones, and it's definitely one of my more developed ones. On this one I have unlocked T4 because I used it to fill with in KVK 3. After KVK 3, once you get into Season of Conquest, so KVK 4 and beyond, you need to have your farms at City Hall 25 to be able to enter the KVK map. So that's what a filler is. It's going to be City Hall 25, it's going to have T4 unlocked, and you're going to be using it in KVK to fill structures and fill rallies. Don't fight with them, that's just pointless. They're going to take negative trades every time. Make sure you're fighting on your main account and you can fill with your farms. It's a really good idea. So yeah, on this one, another one that I gather wood on, and it's a lot older. So if we look at tech, we want really good economic tech. So as you can see, this is all maxed. And when we start to get to the more expensive ones, we have the production ones maxed, but the some of the other ones aren't maxed. So things like scythe. This is food gathering speed. I just don't need it. This one, whipsaw. Yeah, it just gets expensive. Like, once I have the gold, I might upgrade it. But wood gathering speed is useful on this one, so that's what I get. This one, quarry, it's production, so I have it upgraded. Stone saw, sharp mining, they're gathering. I don't have them upgraded because I have stone or gold on these ones. This is one of the arguments I would make for having one resource gathered per farm, because you don't need to invest as much into the tech on each one, because you can ignore certain technologies. Whereas, say, oh, you should be going for multi-resource gathering. And the argument for this one, the main argument, is that if we look at our commanders, we have things like Matilda is going to give more gathering speed for food and wood, than she is for more gathering speed for stone than she is for food and wood. So you send her out to get stone. You send Sunduk out to get gold because she benefits off gold. You send Sark out to gather anything. Okay. Constance, I believe she's food and wood. She's specifically wood. For Gaius Marius, you're gonna send him to gather some food. And like, for example, another one that's a good example is, where is my Cleopatra? By the way, Cleopatra, good for stone. You can see all these gathering, almost all of them will have one resource that they are better at gathering than the other. So if you're doing multi-resource gathering, you can specifically pick them. However, if I have 28 farms and I'm specifically picking commanders to gather each different resource type, that's going to take me hours. So I just gather one resource type farm, and I just send them out and just ignore it. It's how I run my farms. It's worked for me for many years, and I pull in billions of resources every KVK. So we talked about tech. Commanders, we've touched upon there, but what do we want? There are a few stopping points. So the first one is level 24. That is when you get the more the better maxed. So you will have, basically, if we create a new talent tree for this, see, I don't want to edit the name. We're going to go into here, and we're going to create a new talent tree. This is what you get to at level 24. Yeah, that's 24 talent points, 23 talent points, so we're up to level 24. We're getting more the better. This is after your troops commander finishes gathering resources from a resource point, you will receive an extra 6% resources. This is so good. You're gaining so many extra resources at a time. You might not think you are, but it's very good. The next one is 27, where you get these extra 3, and I wouldn't recommend just stopping here because at 27 you're just getting a bit of extra wood gathering speed. I mean, on this farm, great because I'm gathering wood specifically, but I don't care. This one, the next one is 37. This is the one that a lot of people go for, which is you get an extra, literally, it's an extra 25% ore gathering speed, which is so good on superior tools. And the final stopping point is at level 40, when you're just going to pick up a few points of march speed for your siege. So you can just get to the nose faster, get home faster. And if you're logging in really regularly, this is quite helpful. And especially if you're, for example, if you're on your main account gathering gems there, this is really good for marching around the map to those gem nodes, which can often be quite far apart. So that's commanders. The next one that we're going to talk about is alliance. And for this, I'm going to switch accounts again. We're doing a lot of switching farm accounts here, and this might just be me showing off my farm accounts that I have so many. And people might be like, "Oh, you have so many. There's only 4 on that account." I have 6 different emails that have different farm accounts on them. So yeah, those are all the different farm accounts that I've got. So yeah, lots of them. Here we are on Tribal Guy 6. This is a gold gathering farm. Sorry. So on this one, I gather only gold. And another thing about this one, which we'll touch on with the alliance, you want to be in a farm alliance that is run by good rank 4s. So the reason I'm taking you to this one is because that good rank 4 is me. I am one of the rank 4s. I have 2 accounts in rank 4 here. So yeah, I can accept people. I can declare rank 4. And power, yes, power. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about here. Well, the reason why you want an alliance with good rank 4s is so that you've always got a gold pit. So basically, gold pit is the most important, it's the hardest one to gather. So you want to aim for having a gold pit. As you can see, lots of people in here, lots of my farms, lots of other people's farms, everyone gathering up their resources for KVK. Get those marches in the gold pit all the time on your farms gathering gold, or if you're doing mixed resources, you should always have a march in the gold pit gathering gold. As well as this, other things with the alliances is your tech. So we can donate to our tech, which will be marked up. We're doing building speed, but yeah, the ones you want to have good gathering speed, we should probably be upgrading these. These ones want to be good, and yeah, especially if you're building a farm up, you want to think storehouse expansion is useful for the later game if you're going to use it in KVK as a farm shell. Where is it? it's things like, I can't find it in here, Great Alliance for members and Together We Rise, really helpful for speeding them up. As well as this, your farm alliance needs to be well run, because either you want to be able to have an account in R4, you want to have active R4s that can let your main account in, or you want to have your main account on pass list. This means that when you need to transfer resources, especially at a short notice, you can hop into that account, into that farm account, farm alliance, and just transfer across your resources. Oftentimes, it's just easier to do that than moving each farm account into the main alliance, then out of the main alliance, and all of that. So yeah, that's how you should be doing it. As well as this, you may notice that where my farms are, we have them situated in a nice little ring. And the reason I do this is because I can put my main account right in the middle here. If you can see, main account goes there, and we just transfer all of the resources across very quickly, very easily, rather than having a account goes over here, and this guy's got to send the resources all the way there, all the way back, and it takes so much longer. So make rings with your farms, and that way you can transfer them over nice and quickly. They don't even have to be complete rings. If I zoom out a bit, we can find. Yeah, here's another 4 of my farms. Like, it's just half a ring, but I can stick my main account in here. Oh, I've done this one badly. I can stick the main account in here, and yeah, you can just start transferring across really nice and quickly. And yeah, there you go. So that's how we want to be running our farms. With the Alliance, we want to be putting them in an Alliance that has good tech. Oh, good territory as well. You know, we talked about these. The more territory you have, the more you get. Like, look at the storehouse in here. We're getting this much per hour in here, so it's really good to be having all of these resources coming in basically for free from the storehouse. The final thing I'm going to talk about is events. So right now, if we go into this page, we have events. So in this one, I'm doing nothing. I'm just going to claim this free resource. Go through here, takes no time. Claim. Claim these as well, and these, and this is all just free stuff. Some of them give resources. This one's giving some resources. These ones aren't, but oh well. It's still free stuff. We'll take it. As well as this, I don't bother with these events. This event, I'll claim it, because then if I have a bit more time, I want to come in here. I'm sure we can find usually some sort of resources and stuff in here that's useful on our farm. Do we? And it doesn't. Oh, yep. But that's for the other currency. For this currency, it doesn't know there's anything in here, so you could probably skip this one if you're on a farm, unless you want like heads to level up your quests and stuff. As well as this, tiles and bricks. Oh, boom, free resources. If you're gonna push it, go for it. I don't care. It's a farm. If you want to upgrade your tech and buildings rapidly, push these events. Just get the resources, get the gems, extra value, but it doesn't really matter. But make sure you are just claiming the free stuff that you're getting for just doing them. So, how many times do I log in a day? I tend to log in twice. Also, make sure you claim these, by the way. I tend to log in twice. That means I log in, I do that routine that I said to you at the start. So sending out the gatherers, make sure we're claiming all the resources or the event stuff. Log out, and then we can just do forts and stuff on the main. End of the day, log in, repeat the process, log out. And it is just that easy. You're going to pull in so many resources, and then yeah, at the end of just before KVK, you come into your farms, you take your main into your ring, and you just go in here and you can click or assist on them. Oh, I obviously haven't assisted anyone on this farm yet. It's quite a new one, to be fair. Oh, I have actually, definitely have. Or you just do this. This is the quicker way. We're just going to go like that, and then we're going to go. Oh, we're going to assist with some gold. And then move it. I'm not going to do that because that's extra tax I have to pay. But that's how you do it with your main. And that's all. That's everything I have to say. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got value. Comment down below the number of farms that you've got. As I said, if you enjoyed the style where I just do everything in one take instead of having it split up into chapters, comment down below if you want me to go back to chapters. Sure, I will do that as well. Yeah, let me know what you thought. Hope you have a good time farming. And yeah, make those farm accounts early. It's really important to do. You've got to have them in there early. So, hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one.